Hey everyone, it's the American Nomad Rav Holly, and today I've got a review of my GDM Rebel Retro motorcycle helmet. Now I got this helmet somewhat to replace, and not to replace, but to accommodate my other favorite retro helmet, which is an original 1970s AF40 Arthur Fulmer motorcycle helmet. And she's a beaut. And I love this helmet. Unfortunately, the liner has gone bad in this helmet. And I've talked to someone about getting it repaired or replaced. Replaced. It's not going to need to be repaired. It's going to need to be replaced. But I pretty much stopped wearing this helmet until I can get it relined, and in the meantime I wanted something else to wear, and I wanted something with a full face, and I wanted something. I like this vintage look. There's a Premier helmet that's super expensive that has kind of the same look that Moto, what is his channel? Moto Feels wears. I really like his Premier helmet, but I didn't want to shell out the kind of money that helmet costs. So GDM is relatively a new helmet. One thing, it's not made in China. It's actually made in Vietnam. But I don't know the crash testing on this helmet. It says that it's DOT approved and everything, so I'm taking it that it is, but it is a very light helmet. The shell is somewhat comparable to my Arthur Fulmer, and they're about the same. They feel about the same weight. They actually feel about the same weight. Now the inside of this helmet has a great liner, great cheek pads. It's very comfortable. I ordered a medium, and this medium actually fits me absolutely perfect. Now, this is not my main motorcycle helmet, so let me show you my main helmet. This is my main motorcycle helmet. And I forgot to mention that this Arthur Fulmer, I've had this thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, I've had it for years. I've probably had this helmet since 2009. So well over, or around a decade, I believe. And that's why the liners went bad in it, because it's been many miles with me. But this is my main motorcycle helmet. Going to be starting a motovlog series. So I've got a GoPro set up on here with my GoPro 8, and this is my main helmet, but it's got a nice shield on it, but sometimes it's just a little much, and I don't have a Bluetooth system in this helmet. I've got one to unbox actually. That's going to be the next unboxing. I will say that GDM offers a Bluetooth for your helmet, and you can actually get GD helmets with the Bluetooth in the helmet already, I do believe. But this helmet doesn't have Bluetooth. This helmet doesn't have any Bluetooth. So what I do, so I can hear my phone navigation, I use my phone to navigate it so I can use my phone navigation, is I put in my earbuds. Unfortunately, my earbuds are huge. So when I put this helmet on, it barely clears the earbuds. This helmet clears them pretty well. I can't get it off without yanking the earbuds out, but I can definitely slide it on. This one, not so much. So I've got a Bluetooth system to actually go into this helmet. That's going to be a built-in system. The Bluetooth will go on the side. It'll have the built-in speakers with the built-in mic. Now this helmet already does have a mic installed in it for the GoPro, for the motovlogging series. So looks like it got a little off-centered there. But I love this Bell helmet too. It's a great helmet. I'm not going to say it's my favorite. I mean, I've looked around at other helmets, but I will say that this helmet, I don't know if you can tell, This helmet is much larger than this. I don't know if you guys see me looking over here. I'm not being Z-laner and cheating at Call of Duty. This is where I have my monitor set up so I can see what the camera sees, so I can see if I'm still framed in. So I apologize for that. Anyway, this is this bell helmet. This bell helmet is much larger, or it's just bigger than this GDM. This GDM though, man, it feels, you know, it's a very sturdy little helmet. It's very light. And honestly, I enjoy wearing this GDM with goggles. Now the trick is you need to have goggles. So here's my goggles that go on the GDM. And basically I just pop them over like that. Well, that didn't work too well, did it? And they just go just like that. And I really love this setup, and I love the way it looks, and I love the GDM helmet. And I do believe I don't know a whole lot about GDM, but I do know they're based here in Los Angeles, and I think they're just getting started out. They're just really getting started. So I'm kind of excited. I've reached out, I've tagged them in this helmet on Instagram, and they've reached out to me, and I'll possibly be getting a couple more of their helmets maybe and checking them out. Now I will tell you, I was looking at a Voss helmet. It's got like a blue, red, white, and blue bandana on the front of it, and I really love the look of that helmet, but it's very similar to this helmet. So I don't know, we'll be checking out, but I really do like this vintage helmet. But probably for vlogging, I'm going to wear this helmet because this helmet is a lot quieter. This helmet is very noisy because, as you can tell, the whole face is open other than the goggles. So it does get a lot of wind noise in it, which this helmet doesn't get near as much. It's a lot quieter. Will be a lot better for motovlogging. And in truth, the helmets, the Bell and this one, that is a Eliminator. It's not the Eliminator XE or whatever, the new Eliminator. It's the older Eliminator helmet, and it is, I don't know, like 150 bucks, and so is this one. But I do know that you can get this one cheaper. And I don't know, maybe GDM will set me up with an affiliate code that I can put in the description down here, since I'm doing a review on their helmet, and maybe I can offer you guys a affiliate code to get you a discount. Hopefully, we'll see about that. I'm not promising anything because I don't know. These guys, they've just kind of reached out to me, and what they did, which I was very ecstatic, is they actually sent me some accessories for this helmet. Now I don't actually know exactly what this is. I don't know if it's a visor, or I don't know if it's a clip-on visor that goes up here, or I don't know if it's a shield. So we're gonna open this up really quick. This did come from GDM. They sent this to me. Like I said, they're here local in the LA area. And their Instagram is just getting started. So I'll link everything down in the description for you guys, or in the description. But let's open this up and see exactly what they sent. They saw me wearing this helmet when I tagged them on Instagram, and they said, hey, we've got some new so-and visors or something. Give us your address and we'll send them out. So this, they just sent it to me. So I'm super stoked to work with these guys, and if they're just getting started, I'm just getting started in my motovlogging, and hopefully we can both grow together. And I'll definitely rep their stuff, because they didn't give me this helmet. I bought this helmet. I bought this helmet online. I found it online. Now I know you can notice here, the only thing I don't like about this helmet is, especially in the light, it attracts oil really bad. It attracts oil really bad, and fingerprints. But that's anything pretty much, as you know, that's matte black. That's one of the biggest problems with matte black. I had a Harley Davidson that the whole bike was matte black, and man, was it hard to keep that thing clean. But hey, I like the way it looked. I like matte black. It's literally one of my favorite colors. Although I do believe that it might have kind of run its course. I think it might be kind of on its way out as far as I don't know that it's the chic thing to have anymore. I think the color kind of run its course. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. So we got visor there by GDM. Another visor there by GDM. Oh my God, they sent me another pair of gloves. And they sent me, oh, I'm so stoked. They did send me that. And we got another GDM sticker. And that's gonna do it. All right. These look like they're clear. I was hoping we would get like a tinted one if they were. Let's see what they are. Let's open them up and check. Guess we can move these back here really quick. Let's go ahead and open up these gloves. We'll do the gloves first. How's that? Got all kinds of stuff here. Cool sticker. I've got a new little sticker collection right here. Got my Insta360 sticker and my Walkie Woogie sticker for my surveillance headset that I wear at work. It's a movie industry thing. If you've never heard of Walkie Woogies, look them up on if you wear surveillance. They make colored braided ones. All right, let's open these gloves. Well, this is a real unboxing. I didn't know it was going to be so much of an unboxing. Okay, I will tell you the gloves. We'll see how they fit here in just a second. Now, these are the riding gloves I have now, and I love the way these things look, and they're very light, and these are cloth, but I did want a pair of leather gloves. When I ordered these, I knew they were cloth, but I liked just the look of them. But these are leather, and I really did want a pair of leather gloves. These things are not going to keep your hands warm anytime it's cold outside and you're riding. These actually can, because they're leather. Let's see how, oh man, yeah, these fit great. Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, those are great. I love them. Yeah, they're great. They fit great. I love leather gloves. Now, I will say I like these because they're light. I just ordered these off eBay, these gloves, and I like them a lot. I like the way they look. They're called Mad Bikes. But this is a much, much better quality. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, these are kind of cooler looking because of the studs, but these have got the knuckle things too. And these are leather. And I believe they're real leather. They feel great. Yeah, love them. Glad to have a pair of leather gloves, because I'm all about leather gloves when it comes to riding. These things, if you go down, I don't know that these are going to really protect your palm that well. Like leather, it usually protects you if you do go down. I don't know. I like both pair. I just like leather gloves for riding. And now I have a pair. Thank you, GDM. And they do have the palm pads right there to protect your, if you go down, which I do like, which these do not have. Well, they've got this little thing here, but this material is really thin. But I got these to ride in the summertime when it's a little hotter. These are, when you're riding when it's hot, leather gloves are really hot, if you don't know that. So let's check some stuff out here. This is going to be to go up here. Look at the bags, man. The bags are really cool. These are like a little Ziploc bag. This is not some like cheapo bag. As a matter of fact, I will keep these bags and use these bags. So this goes up here on the helmet. I don't know if I'm going to like this look or not, but we're going to check it out and see. Gives it that motocross dirt bike look, which is what I grew up riding bikes doing. Let's make sure it'll fit. And it goes there. So the buttons can move around a little bit. I was like, oh, this is not going to fit. But these outside buttons actually have some adjustment to them. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a slide there so you can adjust this back and forth. And I will say this is going to give this helmet like a completely different look. Putting this on here. Well, this is going to be interesting because I don't know if it's actually going to fit. And there it is. Pretty cool. A little rough to get on there, but it's new, you know, so what do you expect? I like it. I actually do like it. It really gives the helmet a different look when you put the visor on there. And there you go, and it comes right off. And this is a gloss black instead of being matte black, which doesn't bother me at all. All right, now we got some visors. And I may get some feedback here in the comments about GDM, because I will say that GDM, you know, it's not like a Shoei or, you know, it's even Bell. You know, it's a cheaper, made in Vietnam. But, you know, and some people may not like that. It doesn't bother me at all. I rode years with no helmet in Texas. There used to be no helmet law in Texas. So I literally rode for years with no helmet. So, and when I first started riding Harleys, I only rode with a little tiny shell on top of my head. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten into taking safety a little bit more serious. And there you go. So you got a full shield for it. And I believe it does lift up. Oops. Well, we got to get it on there better. It's a little difficult being as it's new, but we'll get it on there eventually. Let's see if this one is this the exact same one, or is this one tinted? Because I would like to have a tinted one. Oh yes, this one's tinted. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. There we go. What I would like to have for this helmet is like a mirror one. I like that look a lot. So I may look out there and see if I can find a shield that's like a mirror. It's I don't even know what they call that. Looks like a freaking mirror. Let's see, so this can come back a little bit. So I will say these are a little bit, unless there's a trick to putting these on, being brand new, they're a little bit stubborn. There we go. Once you get the middle one on, there's adjustment room for the side ones. So this helmet actually does have a shield, which I was not expecting for this for this retro type helmet. I was not expecting to have a shield for it, but it absolutely does. Looks pretty cool. And the shield actually raises up just like a... I totally dig it. All right, let's go ahead and let's put it on, see what it looks like, see how it works. And this has got the old style buckle, you know, like the old retro helmets, which doesn't bother me at all. I know they have that new quick release. I don't have one of those helmets yet that has that though. Even my Bell doesn't have that. All of my helmets still have this. Yeah, okay. I will say I really do. I really like this. I really, really like it. I mean, I really, 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 really like it. I don't know if I may like this better than the goggles. And when I was talking about the mirror look, my goggles has that. So I would like to have like a shield that has this mirror sunglasses look to it, you know. They call it chrome or something like that. Does it have a little... No, it doesn't have like... Most shields has like a little lip thing there, but this one doesn't have it. But that's pretty cool. It definitely It'll probably definitely keep the wind out of my face more. Yeah, I like it. It's very transparent. You can literally see right through it, so it's not that dark. And I'm kind of old and ugly, so I kind of rejoice in having one that's, you know, can't see my face. I like being inconspicuous and incognito when I'm riding. And don't forget, you can get your American Nomad merch and hats in the American Nomad merch store, which you'll find a link for that in the description as well. All right, let's see if we can get this down here. And I was going to try the bell on really quick and show you guys the difference in the way they look. This is the bell. And this thing is a little bit, I don't know, it's a medium as well, but it is a little bit tight getting on. It's just, I guess it's just more padding and stuff on the inside. I don't know. And this is my bell. And this is a really nice motorcycle helmet. But with my Triumph, I very like the Triumph because I like, see, this has got a little, it has a little thing right there so you can pull it up. With my Triumph, it's like a vintage bike, so I like the vintage helmet match look, if that makes sense. Like I said, there's some Premier helmets I've looked at, but they're super, super, super expensive. And if I had to buy one right now, I'd probably get a Voss. There's a Voss. I'll show you guys what that looks like. I'll try to pull up a picture of it. But anyway, that is going to do it. You guys have to stay tuned for my moto vlogs. We're going to be going out to Born Free, which is going to be a motorcycle rally that's happening, I believe, next month. I'm going to be going to the new, there's a new, God, what is it called? It's a bike diner exclusively for motorcycles that is in the Arts District of LA. So I'm going to be riding out, checking that out, doing a moto vlog. And I hope to get a chance to work with GDM much more in the future. They're kind of limited on what they have right now as far as helmets. I don't know any history of this company. I think they're brand spanking new. And I'm glad that stuff is not made in China. I don't know if Vietnam is that much better, but it sounds better to me. I know there's a lot of cheap Chinese helmets out there that if you watch like videos of them comparing them to like Aris or Shui or Bells, they just crumble. I've seen a guy take a sledgehammer and just literally, I mean a small sledgehammer and it just disintegrated. The helmet just disintegrated. So hopefully GDM is a quality product, and if they are, and we really find out that they are, they're very economical, so it makes you wonder. But if I find out that they're really an economical product, then I'm really going to hopefully get a chance to work with them. But anyway, I want to thank the guys over, I want to thank Aaron over at GDM for sending me out this stuff. And I'm definitely going to be putting it to use. Absolutely. And I'll be linking GDM down in the description as well. Their website's very easy. It's just Ride GDM, R-I-D-E, Ride GDM, RIDE.com. Oh, can't see that. There you go. RideGDM.com. Anyway, that's going to do it, guys, for this helmet review. But this is literally, I think it's my favorite helmet. And it is the, again, it is the GDM Rebel Retro with all kinds of cool goodies from GDM. And again, I paid for the helmet, but GDM just sent me out all of the accessories for it. So I didn't pay for those. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Until the next one, keep looking up, because that's where it all is. Peace. Hey, I actually ended the video, but there was one thing that I actually forgot, that I have a complaint about this helmet that I didn't address, because I actually forgot about it until I was watching the video, rewatching the video that I just recorded. And I realized I forgot to say this when I put the goggles on here. So if you've got a shield on here like this, not a problem. But if we pull this shield off and go back to the goggles, I'll show you guys something that is very important to me, actually. It is pretty important to me. Oh, my light fell down. So if you put the goggles on this helmet, like so, even riding, it makes me nervous sometimes, because I've been carrying this helmet and your strap goes around the helmet, and literally if it gets pushed up too far, it pops right off. It literally will let your goggles pop right off. Now this helmet is built to be more like a motocross helmet, so you're going to wear goggles with it. Now if the goggles are down here, you're fine, I think, but I mean it can still pop off. But I haven't had that problem as long as they're there. But if you take the goggles, like sometimes when I'm riding, I will take the goggles and set them up on top of my helmet. Jesus, like this. And when you do that, you're very apt. Rest my case. This helmet should have a goggle strap. This Author Fulmer from the 1970s has a goggle strap. That's what this little buckle right there is for. It's so your goggle strap can go through there, so what you just saw happen doesn't happen. So I don't know. I mean, every helmet I see has a goggle strap on it if it, you know, if it's a retro helmet. So I don't know if they were trying to cut some cost. I don't know if you can get a goggle strap. No, there's no place to put it. Like, I would love to have a goggle strap for this helmet. That's the only thing, that's really the only complaint I have about this helmet, is it definitely needs a goggle strap if you're gonna, you know, if you want to wear goggles with it. If you're wearing a shield on it, doesn't matter. But if you're gonna put goggles on it, which is why I bought it, was really to wear with my goggles. So anyway, I had to address that. I did have one complaint, which I didn't address in the main video, so we had to go back and do a little add-on feature there so I could address my one major complaint about this helmet.